This is just a unapproved. This is the LUA learner. For those of you on YouTube, just trying to figure out how to do it. This is the overlay settings. You can now display events. New IDE. Script editor and lessons. The sandbox section has been remade from scratch using entirely different methods and techniques. Best performs on low-end CPUs and fully supports copy and paste. Best of all, it is now autocomplete. There should be writing code for easier and much smoother. Enjoy. Settings. The settings UI has been much cleaner, simpler, faster, and more functional. Script colors can be input as red, green, blue values or through a new pop-up draggable color picker. Color picker. What man? Dyslexia. Picking new colors has never been so easy. Beta tester. Update logs, message improvements, line wrapping, no further information. So we are going to be doing all of this together. We'll be doing lessons, tutorial, blogs, and we'll be doing others. I know people that constantly donate real money to them. Really messages, input, here are all the credits. Just in case you guys want to go out. And again, this is called LUA Learner on Roblox. If you guys want to learn how to code on Roblox and maybe make your own mini game, so let's do it together. Boom. Hello world. Before we begin, I must inform you that these lessons are placeholders to test the game framework. The real lessons are coming soon. To remind you, this is just a full beta. If programming is the act of teaching a computer to have a conversation with the user, it would be most useful to first teach the computer how to speak. In Lua, this is accomplished with the print statement. A print statement is the easiest way to get your LUA or Lua program to communicate with you. Being able to communicate with the box is the most valuable tools in your programming toolbox. Instruction. Use a print statement on the output. Hint. Print hello. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. I have no idea what I'm doing. So we are all doing this together. With a script editor. We'll leave all that. Display. Yeah. I don't need to read. Here's a print statement by an output. I'm typing. Nothing is happening. Print. Hello. So you're supposed to use this up here. Okay. Understood. Print, right, parentheses, blank, hello, explanation, parentheses, X. Alright, cool. Alright, back. So this is what we'll be using the whole time. This is what we are using. Before we begin, alright, let's go to lesson 2. These are quite a few ways to implement a print statement in Lua. This is because Lua syntax for creating string or for calling print, string. Hint, print a message by typing the file. Message in the other format. So, print, basically. Hello, right? Oh, I forgot the whole parentheses. Oh my god, see, I suck at this. Hello, parentheses, comma, space, I think, world blank this and then that. Enter, print this, use multiple print statements, try out several syntax. Okay, so this is just like a little tutorial. Okay, I like that. Hello, space. Wait, that says dot dot. Okay, dot dot. Let's use dot dot. This. Oh, he's got a space right there as well. Okay, so we're gonna do that. World, this, boom, this. We got that. So, print, let's do this one, boom, and then he's got it all together, which is just hello world, blank, run it. Boom. Local S. Remember, LUA is case sensitive. That means H and hello must be capitalized. Okay, so this is what we're first going to do. We're going to do local space, S, oh, that's plus, equals, oh, it's a space equals this, hello, right, space this, dot dot, I think, then this, world, then this, then we do print, int, this, S, and run it. Yeah! See, we're understanding how this works. Oh, dang, how long? Oh, we got it right. Awesome! Continue. Alright, LUA learning is not complete. This isn't really a lesson, but me testing the framework of lessons completion is checked. I phrase the code into an option string in order to see whether the code has a certain structure or element. This allows me to ask you to do cool things like this. Write an if statement. Okay, so we're writing if true, then, I think he did this, and he did not do that. He did not do that. Oh, he did do that. Okay, if true, then print. Oh, this is so cool. We can use either or, really. I think we're going to do the double, like they did. Condition met. And then boom. Okay, much better. Thank you for testing. Thank you for trying out the current build and learn. Updates are on the way. I hope you enjoyed. So these are just small testings. Like very, very, very small testings. We have tutorials. We have all this good stuff. There's all these wonderful stuff. We're just going to go down the list in this video so you guys can understand how hard or how easy it is to make a game. Trust me, I don't know what any of this is. Make animation for characters and run them in game. Let's do it. Introduction. Hello, people looking for tutorials. I'm Mark_Goodman, a young, teenager, programmers who make tutorials for all of you. Today, I'll be teaching you how to animate. If you see some grammar mistakes, Don't blame me. I'm just a young teenager. He put that in bold. No. Roblox just released Animation Editor Beta. This tutorial is used for the old animation editor, so if you're using Animation Editor Beta, I recommend turning it off in Beta Features on Files. And Roblox Studio to help you understand better for this tutorial, but if you want to use the beta one, then sure, but it will look a bit different than what you're seeing here. Number one, spawning character model. So the first thing you need to know is spawning a models of characters. There's a plugin on Roblox that allows you to insert any Roblox user avatar models in game. It's called Load Character Lite by Already Pro. Once you download the plugin, go to Plugins, then click on Load Characters as shown in the images. Okay, cool. Mainly, guys, this video is just for me, so y'all probably won't be watching. Animating. After you're done spawning character, it is now time to animate. Go to Plugins once again, then you can see Animation Editor. Now once you click on it, it will tell you to select a rig. Now click on the selected models that you spawned, and it will give you access to animations and unlock all available rigs for models. Depends on your avatar. R6 gives less rigs and R15 gives more rigs. I use an R6 because it's easier to animate for new animators. But if you want to take animation even better, then sure, use R15. No one is preventing. Now let's animate. Now let's go some real details on animating. First, it's frames. All frames are added automatically once you animated a body part, which are rigs. On a different time on timeline. Wait, where was I? This is rotating. Different timeline. Next thing is rotating and moving body parts. Now when you start animating, it'll be rotating. But if you want to switch to moving, then you just press R on your keyboard. Now there's local space and world space. World space is rotating parts on the correct rotation of the game. However, local space is quite different when you animate the body parts to left down. It will gonna switch rotation of the body parts by pressing Y to switch between those. I recommend using local space so you can animate easily. Now at the steps, this thing's going to move the body parts out of different studs. You're currently using free, which means you can move anywhere wherever you want by pressing T. We'll switch it to 10 studs, 45 studs. I recommend using free so you can move anywhere without being stuck. Here's some pictures of me animating myself. Okay, that's actually really cool. Oh, by the way, once you finish animating, click loop and it'll run the animation looping. This is important so you can run your animation. Is game non-stop. Okay, cool. 3. Exploring animation. Now, after you're done animating, the next thing you want to click on is the file on the animation bar. To click on both save and export. But save first, then enter a name, then enter. Now the animation is saved. For the next export, when you click on it, it will pop on a window. Once it opens the window, press on Create New, the icon with 2 repair things. I don't know what it's called. Neither do I. And yes, you can see lots of animations I created, but that doesn't matter right now. After click on it, it will pop up window saying enter a title and description. You can type anything you want, then hit click. Now it's uploading it on Roblox. And it shows a picture right here. Now once it's finished upload, copy the URL. I seen an image, but it has glitch with selecting the number. So when you select the number, don't put your left hands over the mouse. Keep it, right click while holding, copy. Then click OK on the animation successfully and it will close the window. Remember to open Notepad on your PC and paste the ID number right there. Running animation in game. Now this is the most important. Read carefully. Once you get the number ID of the animation, go to the model you animated and click alligator left. Then go to your main rude part and go to anchored. Make sure it's turned on so when the animation is running, you don't make it fall off when you touch it. There will be a new models in the models you animated as the name anime saves. That's when the animation you made will be saved. Do not touch it. The next thing you should do is right click on the model and insert the script. This script right here. Now one thing you should do is click the model character and insert script. After that, click on the script and enter the following script. Local animation equals script, wait for blank, 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 wait for blank, 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 all that bullcrap. Once you enter the script, now click on the right script, insert animation, and click on the animation. Then enter the ID of the animation you created. Like I said, make sure to open on PC or CPU and paste the ID of animation. If you don't, then you have to go on Roblox website, go to your inventory, click on the animations. You have to click on the animation you copy ID, and that would just waste so much time. That's why you don't need to open a pen. And okay, now now here's the image of entering scripted animation. I'm mistaken. So you go to images and try again. Here's the images of entering scripted animations ID. So if you're mistaken, you can go look at images and go again. Okay, cool. Now after you did all these steps correctly, now run the game. Either pressing play or run will also work. And ta-da, your animation is running successfully on looping, and touching it won't make it fall. But if you want to run, then go to human part and uncheck and anchored. So basically that's it. Now you can make a game with models running on looping, plus other players can see the animation running. Thank you, LUA Learning, for letting me make this tutorial. I appreciate it. 7 hours just tutorial because images ID I have to upload on Roblox. But anyway, thank you for the tutorial and have a wonderful bye. By the way, I'm still here. Okay, so this guy's got a lot of stars. So this is how we do animation looping, which is awesome. Basic modeling plus properties. It's really easy. So let's go do it. Okay. Hi, today we're going to go over some basic modeling and changing properties with scripts. Hope you enjoy. Note, if you already know the steps, then you can just skip to the next one. Step 1. Inserting a part. If you haven't downloaded Roblox Studio yet, download it now so we can get started. A part is a basic building block of the visual objects in a Roblox game. Properties are the things like the size, shape, color, and material of a part. You can also change the property of parts in-game with scripts. Right now, we're going to work on a disco with a color-changing floor. That's awesome. On the very top of the studio page, there should be multiple buttons rating home, models, test, view, etc. It should be on home. Just click on that. In the next row, there should be a button saying part with a little cube above it. Click on that and you should now see a block or a part. It should look something like the following image. Step 2, changing the size of the part. Now once you have that inserted your part, go back to the top and press the view button. This should open the view tab. Here you can enable or disable what you can see on your screen. Okay. Below that, the Explorer and the properties should be on. If not, click it and it should be on. These will be very important for the rest of the tutorial. There are 2 ways to change the size of parts in Roblox Studio. One is a scale tool on the home menu, or the size property in the properties section. Today we are going to use the size property as it can be more accurate. Okay, so basically we're doing it the hard way. You should have your properties windows open. What you need to do now is click on the part with your mouse pointer and scroll to the properties window until you find size. The default size is 412, but you can change it to anything you want. Each number represents an axis on the map. To make it a square, I will set the size 12:112. You can set it to anything you want, but keep it simple. I'll set it up on the square. Once you are done, we can move on to scripting. Step 3, scripting with loops. Now you will need the Explorer window if you can't find it. Please refer back to the beginning of step 2. Underneath the workspace, there should be a part. If you can't find it, click the arrow next to the button that says workspace. Workspace, my bad guys, English. So it is facing downwards. Hover over the part so you can see a little plus sign next to it. Press the button and you should find a list of objects with the search bar on top. Search up script and open a new script. Just a script, not any other kind of script. Once you open the script, delete the print hello world and copy the script into it. The local part equals script.parent, well, all that end. Cool. The while true do statement is basically an infinite loop, always looping anything in it until the end, quote unquote. If this was while false do, it'll never happen. The wait is a delay between two parts of the script. You can change the number inside anything you want depending on how many seconds you want the delay to be. The local is a variable basically getting something big and shorten it to make it something easier to write. Brick color is just the color of the part. My bad. English. You can change it to any color you want. Step 4. Testing. Now you've done all the scripting, all you need to do is test the game and see if you create it. If you enjoyed this, please give a review so I know to work on. Okay. Okay, so cool. Alright, that's tutorial number 2, basic modeling and properties. Tutorial number 3, changing the walk speed. Difficulty is easy. How to change a player's walk speed. Let's do it. Introduction. Walk speed is a property that describes how quickly a humanoid is able to walk in studs per second. This property defaults at 16, so a Roblox player character can move approximately 16 studs in any direction each second by default. I'll provide 2 examples for you to understand how to do this. Demonstration without a script. Go to Start Player in the Explorer. View tab, Explore. Number 2, in the Properties, View tab, Properties, look for Walk Speed property. It should have a default value of 16. And step number 3, you can edit this to any number you want. So if you want to make them flash, bump it up to 600. I don't know. Do your thing. Demonstration with a script. Player added and character added are events. Player added runs when the player joins a game. Character added when the player's character loads into the game. Inside of characters added, we changed the player's walk speed. This means whenever the player characters loads, their walk speed will change to new walk speed. Local blank, you can change this to value to any of you want. Game, players, connect, function, player. Oh my god, that's a lot of scripting. And that was a very, very short tutorial. Wow. That's just changing the walk speed. Alright, boom. Now we know how to change the walk speed. We'll probably make it like slower, stuff like that. Whatever. Do you guys like? There is a crap ton of tutorial you guys can do on here. And we are going to try to get through, not all of them, but most of them. Done, done, and done. User input service and key input. Learn user input service and it's important by Ozra Tells. Difficulty is extremely easy. Knowing user input service. First of all, you may ask, what is user input service? Well, user input service is directly related to the keyboard. Let's say you want to open an egg in a certain game, and the key you need to press to open the egg is letter E. If you press E, the egg will open. That's just an example of how it works. It's actually very simple to make a script like this. So, let's do it. Creating the script. Create the script as local script and place it in game.starterplayer.starterplayer scripts, or else it doesn't work. Now you need to call it. You can use get service blank for it. Local user input services, all that, whatever that file right there says. I'm not even going to try. Next, you would create a function using the event input begin. Notice how there are 2 values inside the function, and that is because both of them are necessary. However, we will only use one of them for tutorial, which is input. And then he uses this right here. Now you must create an if statement if the key you want to be pressed, or else the whole function will trigger on every key that you press. Now, let's say you want to print that a player jumped every time he presses spacebar. You would need to type the condition input equals key dot space, since you want to print every time we press the spacebar. Let's do it. And then he uses this code right here, explaining the script. God. Now, if the script did not have the if statement, every time you press a key, it would print this player jump, even though he might have pressed any other key. The script would be like this. And the output would be like this. The player jump, the player jump, player jump. Yeah, it goes back and forth. And you don't want to print when he doesn't jump. So let's be sure to add the if statement. If you've done everything correctly, the final script would be, not should be. Well, would/should. The script right here. Final notes, there are some events for user like input ended, but it's the same way. Input beginner is the most important to learn as a beginner since it's the one you are going to use the most. Alright, cool. That is the fourth tutorial. Let's go on the fifth one. Scripting 1. Leaderboards. This is a simple tutorial how to make a leaderboard. It actually doesn't look that hard. Scripting 1. Leaderboards. Do you ever join cafe games, home stores, maybe even simulators? What's the first thing you do when you look at the join or look at the game? Look at the leaderboard. Although leaderboards don't give as much credit as they should, and you think they are in every game, they're a nice way to keep track of ranks, how many coins someone has, and how far someone is in game. Who knows what you can do? In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make a leaderboard that keeps track of leader stats every player in the server has. You're probably tired of me talking. Let's get started. Leaderboard. I just dropped my phone. LOL. This section will teach you how to make your average leaderboard. In the Explorer tab under Server Script, create a new script named Player Setup. Next, go into that script and add a function named onPlayerJoin with a parameter named player. Local function. Okay, and then he's using all this coding right here. Now that was the leader score brick is done. It's time to add the stats. Warning, if you skip this part, your leaderboard won't work. In onPlayerJoin under player create a variable, you can choose a name. I will use gold. Okay. And type gold.name equals coins. This is the name that will appear in the leaderboard. You may change it to anything. So basically it's like your gold, your money, your kills, whatever you want, you can change it, is basically what they're saying. If you don't want the players to start with any currency, add gold.value equal 0. And if you want the players to start with some currency, change it to gold.value equals 250. However much you want everyone to start with. So be fair and square, basically. Type gold.parent equals leader stats. This parent is the initial variable for gold to leader stats. Then the final script shows you all right here. Game players dot blank blank blank. Warning, doesn't save. The difficulty is set to easy, so this currently does not explain how to save. At the rating for the tutorial is over 4 stars, I will make a tutorial for how to save the leader stats. Thank you for your support, and basically that's the end of the message. So as you can see, let's go over this one more time. Just a slow scroll through so you guys can pause it whenever you guys need it. Or me if I'm watching. Or my team. And you guys can be practicing while you're watching this video. It's going to be a very long video. It's going to be a very long video. And then don't worry about all that. Okay. Done. Player trail. Use the instance.new blank to give the player their own trail. By Galaxy Gourmet, 4.45 stars on average. Oh, wait, where was I? This one right here, I think. Yep, okay. Getting started. Sorry, guys, if this is very boring for some of you guys, but hey. I'm trying to make it where y'all can learn how to code. Nah, especially on Roblox. I want y'all, somebody to make me a good game. Tired of all these boring games. Wow, they actually put some effort into this one. Awesome. Getting started. To get things started, you'll need to insert either a script or local script in the starter character scripts. With the normal script, players can see each other's trail. With the local script, players cannot see other trails. Just our own. Once you're done, open that script and delete the script hello world line. Creating the trail and its attachments. My bad, guys. In order to give the player a trail, we'll need to create one for them. And to create objects, we have to use instance.new. Type this into the script. Local trail equals .new trail. Every trail needs 2 unique attachments, so we'll have to create 2 of those. Alright, right here. Now we've created the trail and its attachments for the player, but there are also properties that we must set. Cool. Changing the properties. We put the script in the starboard scripts for a good reason. The script will be inside the player's character. I'm sorry guys. I forgot where it was. Basically, I'm just gonna slowly scroll through this one and y'all can read it yourselves. Well, there you guys go. That's gonna do it for Lua learning. I really thought this was cool, and maybe y'all guys can do your own thing. This is just gonna be the first one episode. I know we only did the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know we only did the first 6, but as always, I hope you guys do well. And peace out, bros. This video is just going to be for y'all basic needs of how to program on Roblox. Or in general. I don't know. However it may work.